Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, and this is Proxmox complete master classes, and this is part 8th video in this course. So in this video I'm going to configure NFS on Proxmox VE Cluster. So first we are going to configure our NFS share and going to create the same on our TrueNAS. And once the NFS share are created on TrueNAS, we are going to map the same NFS on Proxmox. So NFS can be used for multiple purpose as per your requirement and infrastructure. But in this demo, in this course, I'm going to use NFS to basically take my backup of the virtual machine. So we already have a iSCSI target which is coming from our TrueNAS itself, and we are using that as a production storage, and now going to configure and mount NFS storage, which is going to be our backup location for our virtual machine. So this is my demo environment. So I got my Active Directory and DNS server, and then I got my TrueNAS server, and I got 3-node Proxmox cluster up and running. So let me show you. So this is TrueNAS, which is running inside my VMware Virtualization, and I got 3 nodes for Proxmox V, and these we already have a 3-node cluster. So if I show you the storage, we have a storage here which is coming as a true from the TrueNAS as a iSCSI, and we are storing our virtual machine and containers there. So let me show you. If I go and change view folders, so you should be able to see this is my one of the virtual machine which is basically stored in the TrueNAS LVM. And let me show from here. So if I go storage, and this is my TrueNAS LVM, which is mapped on this node 1, and you can see these disks are coming from this storage. So this is my 103 virtual machine virtual ID, and you can see all the disks are coming from there. So we already have a TrueNAS in production which is getting used for iSCSI. So let me go to TrueNAS. So this is my TrueNAS. So if I go to storage, you should be able to see I got 4 disks which we have configured as a main pool, and from there I have created one data set, basically a Proxmox iSCSI, which we are using as a ZWall, and we mapped this in our last video on our Proxmox cluster. So now we are going to basically use the NFS. So this is the step-by-step process to basically so we are going to do a part 1 in this video where we are going to configure TrueNAS for a backup storage as basically NFS. So I'm going to complete step 1 to step 6 on this video, and in next video we are going to configure a backup basically. So let me show you. So basically we will configure this storage, but we will not run a backup. So backup configuration we will do in next video. So let me start from here. So now I'll log into my TrueNAS and then create a data set for backup, and then set permission, create NFS share, and start the NFS services and verify the NFS share once this is created. And then go on part 2 where we are going to add this storage in Proxmox as NFS. So let me go here. So the very first thing we need to create a data set. So here I'll go on main pool, and then I'll click on add dataset, and here I'll put some name, let's say Proxmox backup, and dataset is going to be a generic, and click on advanced. So if you click on advanced, you should be able to see these threshold and all, but if you want you can configure it. So what I'm going to configure here, let me show you that also. So sync should be standard, and then compression should be LZ4, and this enable time it should be off, and this should be also off. ZFS duplication should be off. So everything looks good. So you can basically moreover you can go with the default settings. So I'll go ahead and click on this is also, if you want to change, you can change the record size. So I'll go ahead with the default option and click on save. So now you can see here this Proxmox backup is created, dataset is created, and now So now I'll go ahead and configure the basically permission. So for permission, go and click on edit, and you can see here for user I'll use root, and group also I'll put it to root. Click apply, and then I'll give write permission, and then apply permission and recursive, then click, and then apply to child also. Then I'll go ahead and click on save. So now my permission is also saved, so I can go ahead at the next step, basically where we are going to create a NFS share. So I'll go on now and share, and here you will see the Unix NFS share showing stop. So I'll click on add, and now I'll go and browse my path. So this is my path, so mnt main pool Proxmox backup, and then if you want you can put the description also. So and enable and network, if you want you can specify some network, specific network to authorize. So I'll go ahead and select put my network 172.168.10.0/24. Basically here I'll select 24. So this is the network which I'm authorizing to connect with my this Proxmox backup share, which is NFS share basically, and then click on save. So now it's asking to start the service automatically, so I'll go ahead and click on start. So it will start the service. Now the service is running here. So now the final thing, I'll go on system and then services. You can see NFS services is running, so this is good. Now I'll click on edit, and you can see here on which IP address this is binded. So this is binded on 172.16.10.20. So this is good. I'll go ahead and click on save now. So now on the basically on trueness side we are done. We are fine now. So just go ahead and validate the share on before we go and start the step 2 going to add this NFS share for the backup storage. I'll go ahead and do some validation. So we need to make sure this basically this mount point is available on our host. So I'll go ahead and show mount point space -e and then IP address of the your NFS or trueness share. So this is my IP address or NFS server. So hit enter. So you should be able to see the mounts. So you can see the mounts here which is available. So this is good. Let's validate same on other nodes also. Node 2 is good, and node 3 is also good. So this is good. Now let's try to add the NFS share. So data center, then go to storage and then click on add, and you need to select basically a NFS, and here I'm going to put some name. Let's call it maybe trueness backup, and then put the server IP address 172.16.10.20, and then search for our pool which we have just created and the share folder. So this is good. Now on the content you can see do whatever you want, but I'm going to use for this for upcoming video where I'm going to take the backup of our virtual machine. So I'll select backup, and then rest everything is good. Nodes, all nodes and status is enabled. So I'll go ahead and click on add. Now if you see here, this NFS is added, and now let's verify the same thing on other nodes also. So I'll go on storage now. So basically here if you go to storage you should be able to see this NFS backup is added. So you can see the size. So it's showing 1.53 terabyte because we have a same size available here, 1.53 terabyte approx on our main pool. So this is good. So same should be available on node 1, node 2, node 3. So let me show you node 2 also. So node 2 is also good, and this is node 1. Node 1 also has the same information. So this is how basically you can configure NFS share on your trueness, and then mount that NFS share on your Proxmox cluster or Proxmox server. So this is what I wanted to show in this video. So Thank you for watching. Please subscribe me for more videos, and if you have any query, any question related to this, you can always post me my given mail IDs. Thank you once again. Bye bye.